Alright, BobalosRex here. And today, I'm talking about the return of the most iconic set from Classic. Now, if y'all aren't regular watchers of me, I assume a lot of people who click on this video, you probably have seen my most iconic armor sets of WoW video, tier sets of WoW, where I went through all the expansions and picked what I thought, it is my opinion, what the most iconic tier set from each expansion. And when you talk about iconic, like I just looked up the definition, widely recognized and well established. So to me, I was looking for the one that most people know, includes, and since I was going for the tier set across the board, I was like, it has to be the tier set with the most hits with the audience at the time, and after the fact, because if these are iconic, these are sets people would go farm for. And one of the best parts about this anniversary patch, because this video is about the anniversary patch and our ability to get these sets, because I know some people are worried, and if you are like me and trying to get all these sets, I wouldn't stress it out. There's going to be enough time to get it, and I'm going to try to help y'all get it and push for, if it is too hard, I'm going to actually push for to try to make them pull it back, because they are receptive. And one of the coolest side parts about the patch is you're going to be able to collect the OG tier 2 a lot easier with the ability to unlock class sets on different classes. Not use them for transmog, that's not what I'm saying, but you can unlock the appearance. So get ready to run Molten Core and Blackwing Lair and get your old school tier 2 if you're not a fan of the new one. But I'm going to show off all the new ones again and how they look on the PTR with the latest one, because they did go through some changes, and kind of gush over them. So real quick, with a lot of the cloth sets, the hand effects and these waist effects are all linked to the robe. Alright? So you can interchange it like the other pieces, which would be like, here, let me get a shirt so you can see here. So see, I could just do that if I wanted to just not use the robe. And then the robe does all the stuff. Alright. Now I think the mage set looks good. It hasn't been my favorite set, but I know a lot of mages that really like tier 2. And out of the original class sets, between tier 1, tier 3, and tier 2, I think tier 2 is superior. Frostfire kind of looks good, but we already did get that one redone. Like, some of the sets we got redone already. We had tier 6 redone in Legion. Alright. So let's get back to tier 2 that's coming back. So we got the Wrath set. Looking so very good. Look at that. I love the detail with the armor. And you got like faded parts. So it looks worn. It still looks good. And you got the skulls. And there's a Legion artifact. Oh, can I pull up warrior ones? Oh, it won't let me pull up the... There's a version of the axe, or you can make it in an axe. I think it's Shromkar, the arms one. And one of the version, you can get this kind of sword look, I believe. A sword that matches this look from Legion. Let's move on though. We got Paladin. Judgment Reborn. And now they got it so that the pants are that one effect. So chest piece, pants. Okay, they give that side skirt, and then the belt. Here you can actually just see the belt arch. Here you can actually just see the belt. So if you just want to use the belt and use the OG pants maybe. But yeah, I think it looks great. I think it looks very solid and really well done. Then we got the hunter one. This hunter one is controversial. I know hunters who like it. I know hunters who don't like it. Personally, I think the upgraded version, I didn't like it. This upgraded version, I like. So that says something. I really like the claw feats. I really like that you can really see the scales. See how it's a male set. And then you're just like the dragon hunter. And a Drakthir with this? Ooh. I think it's going to look good. And they did do some updates to the Rogue one. And I think it looks super good now. That they got the shoulder effects working. They got the face blacked out. It's looking good. The red really pops now a little bit more. I like it a lot. This is Ninja Rogue. Look at the shoes. We got this. This is the Ninja Rogue. And this looks so freaking good. You know, I almost still like the original because I'm so used to it. Because, I mean, the original just really... I don't know, man. They're both so good. They're both so good. The shoulders are darker. I think the colors pop up just a little bit more. But, yeah, they're the rogue set is peak. We all know. Alright. And then we got Priest. Transcendence. Again, the robe dictates this stuff off the side and then the stuff on the hands. Alright, and it looks good. It looks very solid. That's a good cloak. And a very solid set here. I like this stuff on the shoulders. Definitely compared to the Prophecy set and Tier 3. Hold on, let's pull it up. Faith. This one's better. Alright, you got Faith. That's what Faith looks like, kind of. Versus this. Nah, this is better. That's why I said, for me, Tier 2 is more iconic. Even for Warrior. Dreadnought looks cool. I know the people that like Dreadnought. Wrath, when I saw this story, you can see it in my original video. The story with Tier 2 in me is like, I was just a little baby cow warrior, and I see Tier 2 and I'm like, whoa. I could gush about these armor sets. Here, let's look over all the originals, and then we'll check out the new ones. So, Shaman, 10 Storms. Looks good. Looks like a good upgrade. It doesn't add, like, crazy fancy stuff. You know, I do like these tassels here on the robe. It is another... Oh, it isn't another robe set. It works like the Paladin, so you can kind of, like, piece it together. The top and the bottom, that's good. And then the shoulders looking great, and then the storm crown looking phenomenal in the higher graphics. Alright, I really like it. Blood Elf Shaman win. Alright, we already seen Mage, Warlock. Okay, so I'm always been a big fan of Nemesis set, and they really knocked it out of the park with this. And this one's another one where all the stuff, all the juicy bits are linked to the cloak, or the side leg parts. Now, the gloves actually add this stuff for once. So you can kind of put the gloves on some other stuff to get this cool effect here. Shoulders, they really did great on. So now let's take a closer look. Look at that back piece. This is a great Legion back piece. Like, this is so peak Legion transmog. If I was gonna do a Legion themed transmog, it's just basically where this set is so good. Look at that. Got the snake heads, but they're not snake heads. They're supposed to be demons, but they look like snakes. Snake demons, and you got this skull right here. I really like how they managed to make this look very classic, right? This part, even though the whole set is high def, this does give me a classic vibe, you know, because of how they layered it, and I like it though. I like it though. Super good set. Then we got Druid, the Storm Rage set, one of my favorites. Really good set. Let's test the rope thing real quick though. So, yep. So the side bits right here, this leaf, the foliage, all linked to the chest piece. So you're basically wearing this full robe. So this is a full set for the most part, but you could kind of intermingle some stuff, you know. But I think it looks really good. Really good. They got really good with the details on the shoulders, I think. The gloves you can put on with some newer stuff too. There's some of the Emerald Dream stuff that I think would go well with the coloring here. The robe gets this blue. Yeah. And then let's pull up the original real quick. See, it was more green. Interesting. Oh, but see, now I see where they took that and then they open that up. Alright, I see what they're doing here. Really good. They made this darker, and then they gave you the golden eyes. I really like hoods like that when you want to hide your face. They give us more details in the horns. Like, the top half is really good in the gloves, and then they took some liberty with the robes. But I think it looks really good. Alright, now let's check out the new classes. So, Death Knight. What do they do with Death Knight? Since they were working fresh, I'm gonna be real. This is really good for me. The color can fit with a lot of DK sets, okay? You can take the belt and the shoulders, okay? Look at this. You can take the belt, which doesn't have the side effects. Those go with the leg. And the shoulders, and throw that on a couple of sets. You pull up with the legs. Now you have the open kilt, or the open whatever you want to call it. And these boots, those boots look good. Those boots look good. Alright, then you got a solid looking cloak, just solid color, can go with a couple of things. Hands, just easy Death Knight color to put into a lot of different sets as well. And then you got this hooded helmet with this cool little back part here, mind you. Alright. Hold up, let's put another helmet on real quick. Okay, so that's linked to the chest. So that's really nifty. I like that. So the chest gives us this little back collar of spikes. Oh, that's great. I like that. And I like the crown. Like, to me, this looks super good. I'm going to be wearing it on a lot of Death Knights for sure. Like, the top, just... yeah, I really like that. Next class. Okay, so the monk one is literally my favorite amongst all of these. It is so good. It is so freaking good. It is insanely good. Alright. You got all the jade. I like the jade coloring. It's so good. You got these ropes here. You got really good boots. Like, this has to be the best monk set in the entire game, in my opinion. Okay? You got this misty covered hood. My monk is literally just going to be wearing this forever. Now, my gnome, the hands, the shoulders, the helm, Look at the top of the helm with the 2 dragons. The dragon necklace looking thing on the chest. The belt. Big fluffy rope belt. You can mix and match this set. Look at the little... Oh my goodness. Sleeves. I barely see sleeves in WoW. I forgot what they were called. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It looks so good. And the back piece, look at that. Look at that. This is what monks are going to be wearing from now on. And you know it's great because this looks good on a panda. This looks good on a panda. Straight up. So you know it's good for a monk. Alright. Let's get to Demon Hunter. Alright. I didn't like Demon Hunter when it initially came out, but it's kind of growing on me. You know, it's Demon Hunter, so you're out. You're out and about. You know, you got your feet out. Xalatath, you know, would be proud. Really solid. I'm not the biggest fan of the orange, but I really like the shoulders, the gloves. I mean, I guess the boots are alright. Even the helm, just imagine there's horns coming out here. But I really like the really demonic themes of the shoulders. And these colors fit with a lot of Demon Hunter sets. Same with the gloves, and they have the little fluffy bits. And even the pants. The pants don't have that orange. So the pants don't have that orange. Alright, alone. So you can kind of do a lot with that. So I actually like the Demon Hunter set in regards to some of the side pieces, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the color, the orange. Now for the Evoker. I would really love to see these sets in new colors. The Evoker set makes me upset, because I can't show it in combat all the time. I have to be a dragon that can't wear this armor. I wish there was a system to where you get an Evoker tier set, it unlocks armor that matches it for your dragon. You know, that would be cool. But yeah, this set looks so good. I just want to be human form all the time and be able to switch back to it better in combat or something, man. It looks so good. I like this reference. This is a reference to a Blackrock Depths item, or like the little flame crown. And then it's got Neltharian's color. Not Neltharian. Nefarian's colors. It looks so good. I like the gloves. I like the belt. So if we're talking about what we're going to be able to see on a dragon, we're going to be able to show off the shoulders and the belt. That's it. Sad. So depressing that this and that is all I'm going to be able to show off. It's so depressing. But yeah, I like the open kilt. You got the little spikes. You got the spiky cloak. You got the solid boots with the frickin' toe claws. Really thick boots. I like a thick boot. Got the knee plate. Oh, it looks so good. I like the helm even. But yeah, that's me reviewing it. The return of the most iconic armor set and new sets for the new classes. The newer classes. I think this is great. I want to see more sets return. Maybe in the 25th anniversary, we get the return of another iconic set. And yeah, if you want to check out my iconic sets videos, if you haven't already, that's cool. I blabbed a lot longer than I thought in this one, but I finally got a video where I just got to talk about these cool new sets. And trust me, you will be able to earn these. It's going to take 320 of the new tokens to get all 13, and you're like, oh my god, that's a lot. Once you get 100, that is uncapped. So once you hit 100 throughout the event, which is going to get easier as we get into week 3 because they are adding more one-time sources, and I think they're going to be receptive to feedback if we're saying it's taking too long. But basically, once you hit 100, you can get uncapped celebration tokens on your alts, and according to what I read, you can basically farm LFR of the raid on alts and get tokens to get the rest of the sets after 100. So the grind to 100 is going to be very restrictive. After 100, you're going to be able to farm to 320 and then get the other rewards as well. And just however long it takes you to run your alts or whatever. And that's that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.